Hello and welcome back to another episode of Britain's Worst Run Football Club. I might have to change the name, we've got new owners, but yeah, maybe not. Again, very inconsistent with our fixtures from the last episode there. We have got back into the playoff places though, which is also good. I've got to say, this song is a banger. We'll go from there. Brought in Lasme, who apparently got the fastest. Where was it here? Quickest off the mark. Fastest goal scored in the match. Don't know if that's for an FA Cup game, but yeah, we'll see. There's a lot kind of going on so far regarding transfers. There's a lot that we kind of need to. We've got like Deadwood to move on. And it's not going to be an easy transference, I don't think. So we've got Preston in our next game, and I think, although last time we played them, I'm sure they were pretty low down. They've risen a little bit into 12. We're kind of level on points with Middlesbrough and West Brom. Burnley are only 2 points away from us, and Coventry are only 3 points away from us. So we have kind of just snuck in to the playoffs so far. We are coming into January, so well, say that January's kind of nearly passed us by. There's not a lot we can do on the transfer front. We've just got to put up and kind of move on with what we have. I'm just hoping that Lasme getting his goal will kind of encourage him to push on, push forward. Zaza we're trying to get rid of as well. I'll sort out this camera. That's better. Yeah, so we're playing Preston in 12. Let's see how we can get on. We kind of did a rotated team for the cup game, so we'll kind of see who. Simmons, I don't think Simmons is going to be worthy of a starting place. Not quite sure what our assistant is thinking there. Cadra's fitness isn't great. Rente, he's doing okay so far, but everyone just seems a little bit tired moving into well, after a busy Christmas period. Friend, I don't want to put you in. I think Pergolov I'd probably kind of be more interested in putting in as a youngster. Deeney, still injured. People want Duke. There's a lot that want him on loan. I think it's just his wages that we are kind of struggling with. And yeah, so the team will be Pergolov, Trusty Long and Colin at the back with Ruddy, Bielik and James with Hannibal, Bellingham, Chong and Lasme up front. Let's see if we can give Preston kind of a tough game. But I hope we always fall against these kind of not smaller teams, but if we have got a kind of an advantage in the table, we kind of always do seem to struggle. Realise the sound is on. It is, so we're going to just turn that off. We've got Chong with a free kick outside the box. We still haven't scored a direct free kick just yet. What can Chong give us? Still waiting for that indirect free kick to go in. Sorry, the direct free kick. But first shot, controlling possession. It's all we can kind of ask for so far. We are kind of just hoping that Lasme just finds some form. We've spent a lot of money on him. So Watford, they're just above us in the table, so they're comfortably winning their game against Rotherham. And West Brom are beating Burnley. I don't quite know what's happening with Burnley. We have done the double over him this season. But yeah, whether it's the transition of so many players, which is affecting kind of the gelling experience there. I'm not sure how how much Football Manager takes that into consideration. But Chong has won it here, and it's a one-on-one. Took it around the keeper, and he scored a fantastic goal there for his 8th goal of the season. He is coming in. Oh, he's just overtaken himself and Hannibal, who were our top goal scorers. And that goal there quickly moved him into the top goal scorer position. Chong, fantastic movement. Kind of sold the keeper early there, and he's put it into an empty net. Fantastic start for us, and it's these kind of games that we do need to capitalise on if we. Let's face it, going into the playoffs, it's not going to be a thing that we are going to do. We are going to fall off at some point. But it'd be nice just to kind of survive comfortably. Show teams for next season that we are a team that's kind of on the up, and it would be worth giving us a chance. And if we didn't beat Preston last time, we didn't lose, we were 3-0 up. And if I remember rightly, our striker got himself sent off. That's a good ball into the lap. It was simple passing, and he's finished it past Ruddy. Been called back for offside, so no panic there. But yeah, we were 3-0 up, and then Marlon Mustafa, don't know what he's doing. He loves getting red cards. He got sent off, and we ended up drawing the game 3-3 after a pretty dominant performance up until the sending off, which was sad to see from the team. Right, so James has cleared it out to Chong. He's on the right at present. Has he got the pace to get past the defender? He passes it back to Bielik. Bielik, he hits it long out wide to Pergolov. Pergolov first time to Hannibal. He might be offside here, but he puts it in, and Lasme heads it, and second goal of the season, Lasme. Love that. Love that. There we go. So he's kind of he scored in the last game. He got his Rotherham in the cup. Now he's put on his shooting boots again, or his heading boots. That makes no sense. Hannibal does get deflected off, but Lasme, again, I don't think his head is on target, but it has kind of deflected past the keeper into the net for 2-0. Now we know what happens here. We are just going to tell our players, don't get stuck in. Chong with a free kick, deep free kick in, Anoma heads it out, and Troy Parrott again, Long gets it into Trusty, but Alex Myton, he's the guy that scored a hat-trick against us, runs down the pitch, but Trusty with a big monster tackle stops him in his tracks, and it is back with the Preston defensive line. So Lindsay gives it back to Woodman into Story. I mean, we're quite happy with them to sit on us at the minute. Pergolov. I might set my wing backs to basically be on defend rather than attack. We've got the 2-goal lead, and we kind of don't need to be pushing anymore. Pergolov, he intercepts it there. James, nice ball into Chong, out to Lasme out to Colin. There's a lot of space here, but also a lot of press on players. Colin keeps running though into Bellingham, and Bellingham just misses the target. And I think we will make this change into effect now. So we're going to be honest, we don't need the attacking mid there either. So we've not put a midfielder on the bench. That seems very silly thing to do. So we're going to put Hannibal as our centre mid. We will bring in you know what, we'll put Lasme out on the left. And then we'll put Zaza up front. Put Hogan up front. I don't trust Zaza as far as I can throw him. Pergolov is playing pretty fine at the minute. Chong out on the right, we'll bring on Simmons. I just don't want anyone to kind of get too fatigued and make a silly mistake. So we'll go with those two changes so far. Hannibal, this is going to be one of those highlights where purely from making a substitution and it's just the game playing in the background. That's what I'm guessing anyway. So we've got a corner from Hannibal's running. And now this is a proper highlight, I hope. Hannibal crosses it in, Truss is there, and Woodman stopped it on the line, and Lindsay does clear it out as well. None of our players are running towards it, so it's going to Brown. So Colin has run in, and it does get deflected out. So Not sure what goal line technology is being called into action here, so we're just going to do this. So Colin and Long, I think Colin is one potentially to come off for Joshua Williams. We will put Nico Gordon out there just to get him some game time and bring him back into the fold. The Woodman for Preston. He hits it long. Anoma manages to head it back to Whiteman, gives it to Brown, who over the top to Delap. This should be a goal. He has put it over, thankfully. Not sure whether to swap from the positive into a defensive formation, but we'll drop into a balanced mentality. Bielik is looking slightly that's around the left. What's he going to do? Gives it inside to no one. Laura's just boosted upfield to Delap. And this is the problem here, we are kind of going to get exposed on the counter. Pergolov, what's that, 4-on-2? This should be a goal. It is a goal. Poor hands by Ruddy, it's absolutely atrocious. Really disappointing those. Okay. We are kind of sitting off into too much, and this is a problem sometimes when you make your changes to kind of stay in the game. Oh, we're in a very comfortable position. I'm going to put Lasme back up front, and Hogan will just go out on the left. And we'll see what that does. The long isn't long for this game, and nor is Bielik in all honesty. This could come back and bite me. No, it can't, because we don't actually have any midfielders to bring in. So Bielik will have to kind of see out the rest of this game. The trusty to James, who hits it, a hit and hope to no one really. Hogan chases down from the left. Story clears it out. That's what I was going to do. Sorry, this might actually come back to haunt me now. Then on some fullbacks. On defend, I don't want them to get off the pitch. This may result in a goal. Crosses it into Delap. Hogan manages to clear it away. It just feels like we're kind of just holding on to the game now. Like 2-0 is always a very... I don't get it. The team just capitulates. It was very comfortable at 2-0. It's one of those as well. I've made two. I don't know. Tell me in the comments what I do wrong with this. It keeps happening quite a lot. Right, Hogan out on the left. Lasme, please make a run into the middle. We come back to James. Now they're very defensive. James to Hogan, back to James. Lasme, it's just passed it to the keeper. It's just helped him clear the no words for that. Hannibal gets it from Gordon to Roberts to Bielik to James. James out to Simmons. This is where it's 3-2. Right, Potts, he hits it all the way back to the goalie for whatever reason. Woodman's here. He gives it out to Story. I can see us losing this game now. Hannibal, strong tackle. Adoma wins it back. There's Paro, and there's the goal. And thank you, Football Manager. We're not allowed nice things in this world. Oh. Now I'm not quite sure how you go to concede 3 goals in 13 minutes. Especially with Lasme getting on the score sheet, it's just pathetic. It is really, really pathetic. I mean, I got no words for that at all. So Preston seems to be our bogey team at the minute. But yeah, any help is muchly appreciated. I should be doing better there. our team just can't seem to see out games, unfortunately. Oh, Leighton Stewart. And again, we should be nowhere near the playoffs, but to kind of capitulate and throw away a 2-goal lead, it's just makes me mad. So we have the transfer window coming up in 5 days. Will they let us have us on loan? Probably not. We'll attend the meeting here. I mean, there's nothing we can do. Yeah, there's just nothing we can do here. I mean, Sam Cosgrove potentially is leaving us, which frees up some of the wages. Zaza, maybe. There's no recommendations, which is fine because no one is going to want to join us. But who knows? With a deadline day coming up, potentially we'll get some interesting players. But as it just said there, cash strapped. Birmingham, and that's what we are. We haven't got any money. Somehow we got 3.8 million in the bank, but I don't think that's a realistic figure. Right, we've got Norwich now. This isn't not gonna win well. We confidently say this will not end well. I mean, Colin. Last 5 games is actually having a mare. I mean, Pergolov, you didn't do bad for Pergolov, so you can go back on. Form-wise, and this is the thing, form-wise, it's not even too bad. Although Kuna, I don't really fancy you starting. We'll give Rente a run out. I mean, John Ruddy, he didn't put himself in glory there. Everyone expects us to lose. Go out and prove them wrong, I suppose. Yeah, one of the few games playing today. I don't have a lot of confidence with this. I think Norwich kind of beat us quite easily last time we played, so we'll see how we get on. So Sanderson out to Rente, back to Sanderson, gives it to Roberts, out to Chong. The pressure they're doing there, it's nice. It's kind of restricting what we can do. So Sanderson down the right hand side, what can he do? He's still running as well, gives it into Rente. Rente, can he get the ball in? Gives it out to Sanderson. Will there be a cross? There will. Lasmay's there, and he does head it over. At least he's making a bit more of a nuisance of himself now. Dropped him into the deep line forward position. Seems to be playing to his strengths a little bit more. So, I wish we could play to our strengths of heading the ball out of the box. Sorensen with quite an easy goal for Norwich. But it is one of those. We are waiting. I think I keep saying, just need this season to end. Right, Chung with the free kick, easily cleared. Trusty heads it back to Bielik. Gives it back to Trusty. Sanderson on the right. Out to Ruiz Rente. Loses the ball too easily, and I can see Norwich just easily counting us and making it 2-0. So we're going to drop to a cautious kind of a mentality here, because I don't think I could handle conceding 2 goals in 12 minutes. well, first half minutes of that as well. So Hayden gets it in the middle, passes it back to Bamadele. Argent on the right gets it into Aarons, into Sorensen. Hayden again. That's a nice ball out to Pookie. That's probably going to be his 50th goal of the season. He has actually scored 29th goal. Oh no. This is going to be a game. We're playing top of the league. No, we haven't got the quality of players. So let's keep it respectable. Trusty, onto Pergolov, gives it into Kadra, into Hannibal, into Chong, over the top to Lasme. Keeper's coming out. Lasme goes around the keeper. He was offside, thankfully, because that shot was terrible. Now, I'd like to think that there might be a bit more about us if we went into the game having, you know, won the game against Preston, not thrown it away again. But we can't live on what is. Nice play from Norwich here. They're doing nice little triangles. This is what we started doing at the start of the season. But they are in a lot of control. So Gabriel Sara. That's a great ball. But he has stopped it. We're just going to stick to positive. We're not going to change our game plan. We're doing fantastic work to even be up in the playoff positions, so I'm not going to get too disheartened by it. So Sanderson to Bielik, to Ruddy, into Bielik. He hits it long out to Rente. Lasme's there. Good ball from Rente. Here's Lasme. I mean, he scored, but that shouldn't have gone in. The power of that was pretty poor. But get a goal back through Lasme. I'm not celebrating too much because I can see another couple of goals going in for Norwich. But yeah, maybe wrong to hit the keeper. But yeah, 2-1. Lasme. At least he scored 3 and 3 now, so he's finding a little bit of form. I mean, other than Bielik, everyone kind of seems fine, fitness-wise. Kadra with the corner. He swings it in. Trusty. And lose out to Sorensen. Mark Roberts, can he pass it out? He does to Chong. What can Chong do? He hits it out to Rente. He had plenty of time to bring that down, but he's young. So is Pergolov as well. He's on a 6.2 apparently, Pergolov. So he needs a word. And I think Hannibal would need a word as well. Like, not too happy with how it's going. We'll speak to individuals. Hannibal's anxious. See if he'll do anything there. And kind of Pergolov, not happy with his performance. Let's see if that does anything. Might even crush his dreams and crush his chance of a career at Birmingham City, but yeah, we'll move on there. So Pergolov on the left, gives it to Hannibal, up to Pergolov. His trying to cross gets deflected, and Norwich break on us, and it's going to be 3-1. So Hannibal, we'll bring him off. Bring him off for Bellingham. Bielik will come off for Hall. Not even watching the game. It was so obviously going to happen. Right. Pergolov has played better since we kind of gave him a stern speaking to. We'll bring Bakuna on as well. I think we're just coming up against a superior team, in all honesty. Kadra's running in from the left, gives it out to Sanderson. Sanderson, nice ball into Bellingham. What can Bellingham do? Scored a goal, 3-2. Nice finish, that'll be good for his confidence. I mean, yeah, it's our defence that's just letting the team down. We'll make a shout of demand more. See if we can do anything else in this game. But looking at the stats, though, it's pretty even. I think just the quality of Norwich is showing out here. Just don't tackle him in the box, Bergolov. He has won it though. Nicely done. He is tired, so we will bring him off. He has just booted up field to no one, which doesn't help our cause. So, Sarah, that pass. I mean, Ruddy's come out nicely there, but that pass was just scintillating. I mean, Chong is potentially struggling as well, but there's no one to bring on for him. So, Colin to Bellingham, to Chong, to Colin. I mean, he's been forced inside by the Norwich player there. Gives it to Trusty, who gives it back to Colin. Just disappointing to see that. Trying to encourage them to get back into the game. Instructions wise, I don't want them to dilly-dally on the ball where they have been. We're just going to go shoot on sight. We kind of run at the defence more. And we'll go more direct. In transition, up to the target man up front. There we'll see if that does any slightest bit of difference. So McLean for Norwich, out to McKinney into Aaron's. Ziegler on the left. Gives it back to Hayden. Hayden back to Ziegler. In 4-4-2 anyone? McLean. Off the crossbar. Marquinhos doesn't finish up and goes to Ruddy. I mean, we're probably all out of shouts at the minute. Instructions, and apparently we can't even. Is it because of that? Okay. That's not cool. No idea why that didn't kind of initiate the changes straight away. I doubt it's cost us. 3-2. You know what, if we're going to lose, at least it's a bit more. It's not as disastrous as a 3-0. So we drop it a little bit further down. No, we're going to attend this. We need to get some positivity back in the group. Yeah, the atmosphere's fine. Support is okay. Like, we're not going to rock the boat too much. But no game is easy in the championship, and it's kind of showing here. Yeah, we'll allow Chang to go out on loan. And we are playing Crystal Palace next, so this could be one where, you know what, he might give us some money into the club, but not looking hopeful. We are coming up to about 2/3 of the way through the season as well. Being in 8th on 44 points. Yeah. Baxter's the one that I'd love to bring in for next season. Just depends whether the optional fee is kind of initiated by Hull. I mean, Dortmund, you know, we gave you Bellingham. Have you got anyone to loan us? Wow. So, Felipe Mane, they're happy for him to have him on loan. And that's kind of it from the under-19s, but what about the second team? Dortmund. Probably not. Yeah, it's kind of not what we need. I mean, he looks fantastic. That would be interested. Although they are requiring no wage contribution. Very interesting. I think kind of the attacking positions would be a bit more beneficial for us to be having a look at. I mean, he's fast. Is fast what we need? I don't think so, but oh, he's not willing to let them out. I mean, we'll just try. We'll just try getting all the loans as we can. You know, if we're getting 50 loan players, we're getting 50 loan players. I'll say no, we can't, but this is very weird. I wonder if it's because we loaned them, well, sold them. We were sold in Birmingham. Yeah, very interesting, but I'm not going to say no to it. I mean, let's face it, none of these are going to potentially join us. No harm in trying to get them on loan. I mean, that's probably about 50. About 50 loan players, that is. I think potentially changing them to a squad player would be more beneficial for our cause. I mean, he could be even any good in our team. Backup right back. Change it from that to that. I think squad player is probably going to be a bit more realistic. If we're not playing them every game, then yeah, they are going to have a word. Although to be fair, Tim Roth, I can see him playing pretty much most games for us. Val's wouldn't be. Who would be a squad player? That's probably what we're looking at here. Pasalic. I actually want a wage contribution for him. And because of that, no. We will not do it. There we go. Now, just thinking about this then. So, Bayern Munich's second team. Have they got anyone that we could just have on loan? And then one of my favourite players is Ibrahimovic, especially from. Can't loan him. From our Deportivo save. Okay, so anyone of the age of 17 not be loaned to us. That's fine. I mean, no wage contribution. This may be a thing then. Let's go back in. Change that to squad player. This wasn't kind of on my list of things to do, but doing it now. If there's anyone else, which there's not. Oh. Who else have we got? Yeah, maybe that's our lot. Well, they're Borges. I do like Borges. We'll see if they actually want a full wage contribution for him, so we will leave that as it is. You know, we'll try and be confident. We're not going to win. Don't think we have just a quality depth at the minute either, so. I kind of made an offer for Roth. Hopefully, as I said about the Bellingham link, but they'll want to join us. Rente, you know, he's doing well. Very happy. I mean, I didn't expect for him to be anywhere near the first team this season, but It is what it is. So Koulibaly's been accepted, so's Mane. Ligny, Bowles. I mean, everyone has been accepted. So we'll see where we go from there. You know what, Bielik does deserve a call-up, and he's out of contract next season as well. I wonder what the likelihood is of getting him. 5 million, and no. Cool. You know what, we'll just let the assistant kind of take over as this. Yeah, got no. You know, we'll give Lasme a run out again. I don't see anything happening from this, so. Hopefully it's a nice quick game with no highlights. It isn't good for you, but it'll make it easier for us in the long run. They've lost the last 3. And we've lost our last 2, so 2 very non-informed teams going head to head. So Sanderson's on the right, into Chong, into Bielik. James tackled out by Elise. Wins it back though, but Elise gets it again, into Edouard, gives it back to Milojevic, into Lokonga, onto Anderson, into Ward, plenty of space on the right hand side there for him. Nice little triangles there, Elise over the top to Edouard, long. I mean, it's just very simple. I wonder what our issue is here. I mean, we do play high defensive line with step up more, so we'll take that off and take that off as well. But, you know, we're playing a Premier League team here, and a Premier League team that has been a Premier League team for quite a few seasons now, so. Not a fan of that cautious approach either. So we've got Ward on the right, into Eze, into Ward. Nice play, they're putting across us. It is a, is that Lasme at the left? It is. He's dropped well deep there. Milojevic into Lokonga, out to Mitchell, penalty. Not this time. Hannibal clears it. It hit a nope out to no one. Gay into Mitchell. That's a nice ball to Edouard. 2-0. Flag stays down. What's happened here? Might have been offside. It's just VAR in the FA Cup. Not quite no? Weird. But, oh well, it's what it is. They're playing him as a pressing forward. We'll drop him down, because I think Edouard's pretty similar style of player to Lasme. This could be a long game. There's Elise. James picks it up into Colin. I mean, what is that clearance? This is going to be a really heavy game. What's Ruddy doing? Oh my god, he saved it, but what is that space there? Easing, and it is easy work at the minute for Palace. Colin heads it clear. They've got too many people outside the box waiting for the ball. Elise to Anderson. And Ruddy, he does pick it up, but yeah, we'll really like a shout about now. Long ball up to no one. Crystal Palace come again. Look at that space in the box. Who's this here? I mean, the centre backs have been just drawn over to that side. Hannibal on the left. Lasme's in the middle. Hannibal's going on his own. I mean, it's a good tackle. Although there, Anderson is staying down though. Maybe he's injured. Trusty into James. Back to Trusty. Into Bielik. Nice into play to Chong. Gives it to Lasme. Out to Colin. Colin runs in from the left. What can he do? puts inside, gives it to Hannibal, scores the goal. Very happy with that. At least we showed a little bit of an attacking flair there. I thought I changed him to a pressing forward. Let's see if that change will come into effect now. But yeah, Hannibal gets us one back. Lasme's finally playing as a pressing forward. Let's see if we can copy Edward. So Anderson, Lakonga, out to Ward. I mean, it's a kick-off highlight, which never a good sign. Lakonga, back to Anderson, back to Ward. I think I've repeated myself about 4 or 5 times saying that in this game already. Ward down the right, it's too easy to Elise and to Edward, and there you go. Wish there was a way just to speed up the game and just instant results if, yeah. Just seems too easy for him. Oh, Kevin Long's on a 5.9. Yeah, just says it all really. Our defence has been pretty poor. Not a lot that we can do. It's going to be 4-1 now. I mean, shouldn't there be someone on the back post? Clearly not with this team. I mean, good tackle by Colin. He hits it out. But again, it's a hit and hope to no one. I don't think that's in their instructions, to be honest. If we look at... Can we look at the instructions from here? Well, you know, I would have thought that hitting third goal, that is a goal. Cool. It's going to be a long, long game. This could be 8-1. Let's just go very defensive and see if anything even happens. I mean, just look at it. So, I don't know how Hannibal's just jumped up from a 6.2 to a 6.9. I mean, Long's having a really shocking game. So let's just make our raft of changes now. So we're going to bring Roberts on. Bealey can come off for Paul. John can come off. Another one's having a really poor game. We're going to bring on Joe Bellingham. Last mate's been poor. Bring on Zaza and Hannibal. Bring off Sanderson for Williams. Can't get any worse, can it? Long, another hit and a hope up there. Hannibal's under it, but it doesn't win it. Billy gives it out to Lasme. Back to James. To Cadra. Cadra's been a passenger in this game. 6.2. Long back to Trustee. Let's try and get these changes into play. Into Bielik, into Long, into Bielik, into Long. Maybe it's a bit too possession based for what we want. Trustee's just hit and hoped at the pitch. Into Cadra. Would rather be past the Lasme. He's gone on his own and he has got another goal back. 4-2. Cadra's done his rating a world of good there, but yeah, the performance just hasn't been there from the team. It's just defensively, it's just poor. We're just going to skip that. Do a shout of demand more. So Eze, not sure what's happening with Trustee and Edward there, but Trustee's got it at the back. Getting hope up to Cadra. Cadra then's done a long searching ball up to Hannibal. Zaza's in the middle. I mean, I'm really surprised he scored that. That's actually a very nice goal, that was. And how peculiar. You go very defensive and we get 2 goals back. Doesn't quite seem right to myself, but we won't complain. At least we're giving the fans something to enjoy here. So Cadra, long ball over to Hannibal. He hits it across to Zaza. To be fair, he's rifled that into the net. That's probably his first goal for the club as well. So James to Roberts, he gets stitched out to Edouard. Now, it's been a very defensive kind of a mentality. We've got so many players kind of bursting up the pitch. So Eze from distance, off the crossbar. Ruddy, if you want to react to this. Okay. Peculiar. Very, very peculiar. So Eze. George Hall kind of heads it out off Mitchell. Lise picks it up at the outside of the box. Into Larson. Into Lakonga. I mean, they've shifted the ball really, really nicely there. Into Eze, who has hit it over. I mean, it's kind of like a rugby kind of pass in there. They shifted it wide really, really quick, really fast. Eze with another corner. Like, we are just holding on here. Ward back out to Eze. To the foul clearance. Ferguson into Eze. Into Gay. Eze. What's happening? Is it a penalty? No. Who knows? We've got it clear. But a 3 goals off next year of 1.3. Like, that kind of says it all, really. Elise gets it into Richards. To Eze. Edouard for his 4th. No. Colin clears it. Gahey at the back. We'll try and fire him up. Too late though. Zaha, very nice finish. 5-3. I mean, I hope this is a TV game because the fans would have had their money's worth there. We don't need to see that. I mean, we don't need the 6th. I mean, 5-3 is fine. So Nathan Ferguson. Down to Richards. He hits it inside to Larson. Gives it to Mateta. Zaha. Who's this guy? That is Williams, our right back. Okay. Gives it back to Ruddy. Into Roberts. Yeah, I think our defence needs a kind of a major overhaul. Ruddy's hit it long. That's the instructions here. Play out of defence, work it into the box. At no point does it say to smash it long like that. Oh well, Richards, he hits it long on his own now. Up to Ruddy. Gives it to Colin. That's a poor pass, and it should be 6-3 there. Open goal for Eze, and he hasn't taken it. Trust he does kind of close it down there. Just play the whistle, right? Get out by Mark Roberts. Got his big head on it. Please just end the game. Please. Thank you. Wow. What a poor run of games that we've been on. Very poor run of games. Fung's on a 5.8. Shocking. Well. We're up to transfer deadline day as well. (5-3) is not the worst, but to concede 5 goals is pretty poor. And imagine being able to spend. That's it. Just be able to spend £9 in the transfer budget. Nico Gordon, you mean nothing to me. So I don't really care about your opinion, if I'm being honest. But the transfer deadline coming up, and then we've also got the game against Swansea, which is kind of turning into a must-win now to stop our kind of fall down the league, fall from grace. But I think for now, that'll be it for this episode. Next episode will be focusing on deadline day. Can we move anyone out? Probably not, but it's what it is. Yeah, thank you very much, and as usual, please maybe drop a comment of what I should be doing when we're leading games we're trying to hold on, because I think kind of going any kind of defensive or making changes just isn't working. We've just been punished too many times. But thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.